If you've been watching us for a long time, you know the three of us are in a fantasy box office league. We've each drafted 5 movies coming out this year. Whoever makes the most money in the worldwide box office wins the league. And we've been talking about our movies, other movies, Fantastic Four, Superman, all that stuff. You can check back in and listen to what our thoughts were on that movie. Today we're talking about Bad Guys 2. And I introed it this way because it's a huge step in our fantasy box office league. I'm leading, Kellerman's on my tail, Alche's out there. We've been discussing the machinations of a league for a long time. However, there is one person in our league that has yet to have a movie come out this year. And Bad Guys 2 marks the first movie for our buddy Henry.
Welcome, Hank. Welcome.
Welcome to the Fantasy Box Office League.
Hey.
After the draft, we looked at Henry's team that he cobbled together, and we each said, that's a scary effing team. And for the entire time we've been doing this show, I have been gloating about how I am the defending champion. I am leading the fantasy league right now. And none of you boys in the Fantastic Four episode asked me why I am wearing this jersey.
Why are you wearing that jersey, dude?
Because this is the softball jersey for my SAG-AFTRA Rec Softball League, the Inglorious Batters. If you're listening to it at home, it's a beautiful jersey. There's stitching on it. It's fantastic.
I can tell that it's actor titles. It's not writers in that involved.
It's fantastic.
It's a nice jersey, though.
And I am the defending champion of this league. I am leading said league, but due to Kellerman hot on my tails and due to this man Henry finally entering the fray, I realized that I am unlikely to hold on to that lead much longer. And I'm unlikely even more to get it back.
I'm not sure you're making the podium, baby.
I wanted to wear this jersey because I wanted to show the supporters of Tony Squares out there, the people that want me to win this league, not the two naysayers to my left and right. I wanted to show you that this jersey is also the defending champion of that Rec SAG-AFTRA softball league.
Really?
So Tony Squares might not be winning in the Fantasy Box Office League in 2025, but he stays winning off the field. Henry, welcome to the league.
Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Weird intro.
So we talk about Bad Guys?
Bad Guys 2, the second installment of an animated franchise that I got to say, I missed the first time around. Came out in 2022, 23 million opening weekend domestically 2022, 250 million worldwide in 2022. Still weird with the COVID years and stuff. That's a pretty big number for an animated movie at that time.
Yeah, especially for one I had never heard of.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's supposed to be really good. People really seem to like it. It's got great actors in it. Sam Rockwell, Mark Maron, Craig Ferguson.
Incredible cast.
Sadly, Awkwafina's in there, but it has names
She's
in there.
fine.
Do not besmirch Awkwafina. She is talented, especially in the voiceover space.
Great
She was
voiceover.
excellent in Inside Out 2. She will be excellent in this.
Bad Guys 2 now is coming out, a sequel to this world. Animated movies usually do really well, especially if it's already IP. You almost won the league last year solely on the back of Inside Out 2. Mm-hmm. So could this be a movie that kind of jumps off
you talk a lot about how you came in first, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
but I was number 2 and number 1 almost all year until Wolverine Deadpool blew everything out of the water.
Despicable Me 4, don't forget.
Okay.
I had a great team. Godzilla was like a top 10 movie. I had a great team. But Bad Guys, did you see the original Bad Guys?
I sure did,
Okay.
and it is a great animated movie. It's one of the few animated movies in the last decade that made me go have faith in animated movies. It's a more mature animated film. It's a heist movie with animated animals. It's fun and it's funny, and the voice acting is stellar. Sam Rockwell as a wolf or as a human, sign me the F up. He's always excellent.
It wasn't that long ago that I saw the Bad Guys 2 trailer. And then today, before Fantastic Four, they played a Zootopia trailer.
Which is terrible.
And I can't tell the two apart.
It's
lot of
very,
animals.
very similar. A lot of animals. They look the same. The Zootopia 2 trailer, not the one for me.
The animation style for Bad Guys 2 is a little bit more raw, a little bit more intense, a little bit more shifty, a little bit more it feels a little bit more like James Bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
James Bond, the animated movie. I like that. And Zootopia 2,
coming.
you bring up, it is part of the Henry squad here. He has Bad Guys 2, Zootopia 2, also has a Demon
has them
Slayer
both.
movie that's supposed to be making a lot of money overseas. The new Predator Predator movie, which we will talk about a lot when that comes out, and Wicked 2 as well.
Wow.
This is a big movie. Smashing Machine is his indie pick. That's going to make nothing. But a fantastic team for Henry that should start off well with Bad Guys 2, but it will start off well enough for him to make an impact. Do you think this has the legs of Bad Guys 1?
It's a very interesting experiment they're making because Bad Guys 1 came out in 2022. It was like just after like people were getting back to the movies, but still not like the layman going back, and it made $250 million.
Yeah, a lot of money.
That's a nice amount of change for.
I think 250 for Bad Guys 2. Henry would be happy with that.
Maybe, but it's not gonna win him the league if that's what you're thinking.
I disagree. On the backs of Zootopia 2 and Wicked 2, those things could get him in our conversation.
You're right.
And then if Bad Guys 2 hits that 250 mil, that's more than any other movie I'm going to have.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Potentially, you are correct. I don't know.
That'd be double The Accountant. That'd be double Ballerina.
Sure,
you know?
you're right about that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, those are your movies.
2 of my worst picks.
Double to triple Karate Kid. Like, those are your movies.
Freakier Friday's my third, first of all. Get used to it. $50 million projections. We'll talk about it next week.
The thing is that there's a lot of competition out in the theaters right now, and specifically for family films.
Yeah.
And I
Fantastic
do think,
Four, Superman count, but you've also still got Lilo and Stitch out there making money. Jurassic World is still out there.
How to Train Your
bringing
Dragon.
in the How to Train Your Dragon is still out there.
I don't know if you saw, but King of Kings just came out in Korea.
I
Another
didn't see it,
2.5 million.
I still don't care.
Bad Guys
2.5 million.
2's audience is the How to Train Your Dragon audience.
Yeah.
It's slightly more mature. It's probably like I'm probably going to take Asher to see this. We're going to watch the first one this week. I'm going to see how he does.
You are going to take Asher
I
to see
think
this
so because
one.
it's really funny and he like really gets comedy. I don't think it's like scary enough. It's just a little bit quicker. The animation's just a little bit more snappy.
Interesting.
Out of all the voices, though, who stands out? Is it Sam Rockwell? Like, what are the voice work that's done?
None
What
of them are
stands
really
out?
doing anything outside of their ordinary voice. Maron's doing a little bit more of this, man, but like he sounds like Mark Maron, and he's great. I think they all. That's the thing. It's this like grounded voice work.
Yeah.
With animals.
I'm kind of over the grounded voice work, I gotta say. I want more we were so spoiled when we were growing up. We had some excellent voice actors and some excellent comedians throwing their voices, lending their voices to these animated films. It's been a while since we've had a home run out of the park voice performance.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
Yeah?
You want to talk about some voice performances? Is that what you're alluding to?
Yeah, well, why don't you give us... Well, let's do a top 3 voice performances.
Top 3 voice performances.
Who would you put up there?
Top 3 voice performances in an animated film.
Yes, of course.
In an animated film. I got to say, I'm trying to look down to see what my most recent one is. It might be it'd be 10 years ago. Eddie Murphy as Donkey would be my most recent one that stands out as a superior performance. Eddie Murphy as Donkey, yeah.
You would put Eddie Murphy's Donkey,
I don't
who
think
is
it's top
just
3.
Eddie Murphy being annoying, over
No, it's not
Michael
over.
Myers' Shrek?
I think Eddie Murphy.
Mike Myers' Shrek performance is way better than Eddie Murphy's Donkey.
I don't think either of them are in the conversation.
I wouldn't put either one in the conversation either. But
Also, I think Eddie Murphy in Mulan is better than Eddie Murphy in Shrek.
I would
had
agree
that
with
too.
that. I would agree.
Is it culturally appropriate? Absolutely not, but he's way better.
No.
There's been a better performance of late, and it's Alan Tudyk as King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph. He is phenomenal and arguably the GOAT of current voiceover acting. He is
excellent.
Sure. Well, that's
phenomenal.
I think that's sort of like what you were talking about. We used to have all these wonderful voice actors when we were kids who were not regular actors.
Yeah.
Even if they were,
just
like-
the guy that played Aladdin. He's the guy that played Aladdin.
What do you mean the guy who played Aladdin? The guy who played Aladdin was DJ Tanner's boyfriend in Full House.
That's exactly what my point. He wasn't a big A-list actor.
Or
that they
if we're gonna
into
talk about the
animated
great
film.
voice in Aladdin, yes, it's obviously Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is
He's
the
on
genie.
the echelon. I don't think we take him off. But you know who's very, very close to him, who is just a voice actor and a Broadway actor, is Jonathan Freeman, who plays Jafar. My God, is he incredible!
Wow. What a pull.
I've been watching it with my son, baby. I've been doing the research.
If we're going to go with one of the voices from Aladdin, I think
It's gotta
Robin
be him.
Williams' genie is
but
the
I
most.
gotta shout out how incredible of a
Of
villainous
course.
voice Jafar is.
Robin Williams as Genie, I think, is the first cemented in our top 3 list because that I still remember that as a kid, and I was so mad that they remade Aladdin because of that. Like, no offense to Will Smith, Robin Williams is perfect.
There's nothing more telling of how brilliant this man is when your son, 30 years later, is hysterically laughing and obsessed with the genie.
Yes.
It's timeless, and everyone is obsessed with this character.
Totally agree.
I want to throw one out there. Speaking of villains, we just talked about Jafar. It doesn't make my list, but definitely an honorable mention. I thought Eartha Kitt is amazing in Emperor's New Groove.
Excellent.
Not Emperor's New Groove. It is Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, Eartha Kitt is
Pull
unbelievable.
the lever!
Yeah, of course.
She's awesome.
That's
She's
a good
awesome.
one. I might put.
Eartha Kitt, yeah?
That's a good one.
No, not making the list, but
It's
very
my
good.
My favorite
list for-
Disney movie.
Very,
That's
very
a real
good.
movie.
Very, very good. I think of a female villain, it's got to be Ursula.
Thank
if
you,
we're
Pat
throwing her on
Carroll.
there.
Pat Carroll and Ursula. That's number 2 on my list.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
just some incredible
Gosh, that's
voice
a good
work
one.
in that. I mean, her song is terrifying. When she turns into a human, still terrifying. Everything she does is terrifying and hilarious, and anchors the whole movie in terrifyingness.
So those are my top 2. Robin Williams is the genie.
I'm not sure I'm ready to crown her yet, though.
Oh, she's
I
in my
agree.
top 3 with a bullet. Those were 2 that I think I'm cemented on. The third one I had, which you guys might not agree with, and it's a little bit of a pull. Charles Flesher in Who Framed Roger Rabbit as Roger Rabbit.
Wow, that's such a good one.
Phenomenal
that's
voice.
Way above Ursula
And
or for me.
the little dribble he does when he stumbles over himself, the stutter that he gives himself, it is so unique and still so distinguishable. I think it is I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies when I was growing up, and I think him in particular with that voice, Roger Rabbit, it's the best voice performance out
Gosh,
there.
Roger Rabbit's
Certainly
a good
excellent.
one.
I got to throw out some things to put these against. Okay, we got to talk about all the Looney Tunes.
No, we don't.
Okay, I need to at least throw them out. Any of them hit you?
No, very famous voice actors voiced the Looney Tunes.
I thought about that. Yeah, I thought about how do we throw Bugs Bunny in there and
I mean,
stuff.
Space Jam exists.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We certainly need to talk about James Earl Jones and Jeremy Irons in The Lion King.
Sure.
Both of them are incredible. Scar, arguably the most villainous voice ever. And James Earl Jones, arguably the most parental voice ever.
He is your
I
father.
agree with you. I think the other 3 we've already mentioned. The Lion King, nobody's going to deny it. Unbelievable
Also,
movie.
Rafiki, Timon,
Yeah.
Pumbaa.
Yeah, I mean, there are just so many incredible voice actors. And it's sad. I don't want to keep harping on Disney stuff, but Marvel is Disney now. And I think one of the more recent excellent voiceovers was Rocket Raccoon by Bradley Cooper. Very different. Most people don't even recognize it as Bradley Cooper.
Very good.
It's
He's not making
it's
the
a
list.
great vocal fry. Not making the list?
No, not making the list.
Vin Diesel, definitely not then, huh?
No.
I got to say, out of all the Lion King voices, you brought up Timon and Pumbaa. Those would be my 2 that I'd pick from that movie as my most memorable.
Really?
I still don't think it's a top 3 list because of the 3 that I'm cemented on, but I understand if you want to make the argument for it. Yeah.
I mean, go home and watch Wreck-It Ralph and tell me Alan Tudyk isn't throwing a million miles an hour. Have some candy. I mean, he's incredible in that movie.
Are there any more you want to throw out before we narrow this down?
There is. There's one more, and it's a real throwback. Classic Disney. Cliff Edwards was the original Jiminy Cricket.
Excellent.
And that is a
Excellent.
voice that I associate with Disney.
I also got
is
to
hard.
associate Cruella de Damville. Cruella de Ville's voice. You idiots! You fools! I mean, incredible stuff in that
Man,
movie.
they really had so many good ones.
So many
back
good
then.
ones
This
back
is
then.
really tough.
They also recycled them throughout. I mean, the guys in Sword in the Stone were also in Robin Hood.
Right,
were also in
right.
101. Like, all incredible stuff.
Oh man, this is hard.
And
It's
there are
very
so
hard.
many voice actors, who, the voice actors who did like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons and the Ghostbusters cartoons and Garfield. They're back then. They were all doing a bunch of voices that are like in my head from my childhood.
You're not wrong to bring up the Looney Tunes. Those are
Sure.
Like, Hall
No,
of
I
Famers.
was wrong to dismiss them so
Hall of
It's okay.
Famers.
Give me-
Elmer Fudd and Bugs
Yes.
Bunny are obviously like iconic voices.
Duck.
Sure, Daffy Duck.
All
But
right.
we do need to make a decision.
We do
Yeah, I
need to make
guess
a
so.
decision. Robin Williams as the genie is in our top 3.
It has
Yes.
to be.
Okay. So I think we have about 5 circling the drain here of the top three. Robin Williams is in there.
Yeah.
We have Pat Carroll for Ursula. We have Charles Fleischer for Roger Rabbit. We have Alan Tudyk for
King Candy.
King Candy. And then what was the other one?
Cliff Edwards for Jiminy Cricket.
God damn, that's tough. And then Jeremy Irons, if
For
we want to
Scar.
take one of the voices.
I think
from
it's got to be
Lion King.
Irons and Lion
Jeremy
King
Irons
if we talk
from
about
Scar.
it. To talk about.
Oh man, we didn't even mention Jafar. Like he's off the list, and he's
There
amazing.
are so many.
Yeah,
There's so many good
He shouldn't
ones.
be off the list, but
The
we
guy
gotta
who played
narrow
the
it down.
Hunchback of Notre Dame was had a beautiful voice.
The same with the guy who played the other one, Patrick Page, who is the villain. He's incredible.
All right, make a choice. I'm gonna.
Who was Roger Rabbit? Roger
Charles
Rabbit for me.
Fleischer.
I would have to say Roger Rabbit goes up there.
Okay, Charles Fleischer's number 2, and we'll let you take number 3 if you're gonna throw Ursula away.
I think it's got to be Ursula, though. We got to have a female voice in there because there's
I'm
some
okay with
incredible
that.
work,
Thank
and
I'm
she's
okay with that.
so iconic and does some amazing stuff. And no one can do the role in any capacity on Broadway in a modern adaptation and not bastardize it because she's so damn good.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. It's such an iconic performance that no one can do it differently.
No one can top it.
So that's the top 3 animated performances of all time. Robin Williams as the genie, Charles Fleischer as Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Pat Carroll as Ursula in The Little Mermaid. That was it. I'm happy we got there.
Come at us.
I'm
it's
happy.
gonna be
Yeah,
ugly in the
that's
comments.
tough to narrow
it's
it
gonna be
down.
ugly in the comments.
I don't think any performance in Bad Guys 2 is going to hit the mark. Each week we guess what the domestic total of each opening weekend is going to be for the movies that we discuss here. Bad Guys 2 is coming out. I don't think I'm going to be the one to go and see it. Alche's already said he's going to. He has to see the first one before he can see the second one on Kellerman's side.
It's good. I recommend it.
People like this movie, but this is...
I don't have anything against animated
I have
movies. I'll
nothing
watch
against
that.
it. It's just something that I've missed in my life. So, like you out there, you may not have seen the first one. Will you be going to see the second one? That's all the things that we have to think about when making this guess. I am leading the over-under so far, but I've been losing quite a few recently. I'm 15 and 13. Alche, 500, 14 and 14. Kellerman, a step behind him, 13 and 15. We are nowhere near done. We have still, 4 or 5 months of guessing movies to go. Anyone can take this crown. The fact that we were all so close to each other is remarkable and a testament to the man who is not here today but has given us the number, Mr. Thomas Jones Wortham, who keeps making these lines
Shout
and
out to
forcing us to go
Jones.
over and under and differentiating what our guesses can be. So today's guess is no different because the number to me, I don't know what to do with. The domestic opening under. The domestic opening total for Bad Guys 2, over or under $25 million. Again, the first one opened up during COVID times to $23 million domestically to get $250 worldwide. Kellerman, you're in last place. We're going to make you go first. $25 million.
Gosh, it could do that. Even with the competition, it could do that.
Yeah.
But will it?
I don't know.
I
Unders have been winning lately.
They certainly have.
Yeah.
And I think I personally don't know anybody who's like excited for a Bad Guys 2. So I'm going to take the under.
You're not quite in the parent circles yet,
That's
there,
true.
Kellerman.
That's true.
Under $25 million.
But you said it's like more of an adult kids movie.
It's more of a mature kids
All
movie.
right.
But
Well, so
looking-
it's not kids.
Looking back to the kids' movies of recently, Lilo and Stitch shot over, huge IP. How to Train Your Dragon shot over, huge IP. Elio shot under, no one really knew about it. Bad Guys sits right in the middle. It is IP, but it's not it doesn't sell out
yeah.
the theater because it's bad guys showing up. So I'm really torn here. 25 million is right on the basement of what I project this thing to get. So the smart person to me would say over because I think it's going to make money.
25.1 million.
Like I think 25 to 30 is right in the range of what this thing can make. However, everything's been shooting under recently. And I'm so excited about the movie we're going to talk about tomorrow that I think it wins the weekend other than Fantastic Four. I think it wins the new movies coming out weekend. So that means Bad Guys has to go under 25 for that to happen. So I will take the under.
Ooh, mama, this is a tricky one. We're not in a world where if you make $23 million in an opening weekend, you're going to hit $250 million at the end.
Yeah.
They have to hit at least $30 million domestically. I would say at least 60, to come close to that. the legs on this thing, I just don't see that. So they're pushing it pretty hard. I've seen it kind of all over the place.
That's the
Really?
thing. I saw
I
more
haven't
of
seen
Elliot.
any advertisements.
Maybe because
I
I'm
saw
looking
more
for
of
it. I don't
Elliot.
know. I'm a huge Marin fan too, so I'm listening to him talk about it.
Sure.
I'm going to go over. It's going to be very close. I could be totally screwed here. We've seen a consistent barrage of unders over the last however long, except for some monsters and some very close ones with Superman. It's either like shooting completely over or really badly under, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. But I'm taking the over. I'm going to believe in it.
Okay.
And we shall see. I know Henry's banking on the over because, again, this is his team and his entrance into the Fantasy
opening.
Box Office League. It feels good to have the whole league competing, finally.
Finally.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, there's been an empty spot at the
So
bottom of
long.
our.
People have been asking, what's wrong with Henry? I
he
don't
just
know.
hasn't had a movie come out
But
yet.
he's healthy and appearing now. Good luck to him. Good luck to Bad Guys, too. And tomorrow, we're talking about a movie that could save comedy itself. And for just one price of a movie ticket, you can do your part in saving comedy. It's time to talk about The Naked Gun.